Happy Monday, everybody. Let me pull up my chat real quick. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Good to see you. Hey, Jeannie, welcome. It might take a minute. Hey, LA, welcome. And thank you to Paula for your 2 donations. We appreciate you. I think Mondays will take a minute for people because I said in between 7:38, and it's kind of different, but we'll see. How are you guys? Hey, Stephanie, welcome. Trying to do the heart. Paula, she donated for 2. I don't see her yet, though. Hey, new love, welcome. Okay, thank you so much, Jeannie. You're amazing. I appreciate you so much. I don't know what I'd do without my mods. Y'all are it. Much love. Might not even have a list. It's moving slow. Did anybody do anything interesting for the weekend? Hey, Rach, welcome. How are you doing? Are you better today? Hey, Durga, welcome. Sorry, I'm just trying to let the list fill up. Paula donated, so I'm kind of waiting for her to show up too. Aw, thank you, Rach. I appreciate you. You'll be after Paula, love. And you are number 5 on the free list also. Hey, CA Cutie, welcome. Starfall, hello. He had an ear infection, so he's been kind of cranky and whiny and very clingy. But let me tell you, as soon as I let that boy go, he is into everything now. It's like I forget, or I forgot just how much babies see everything they're not supposed to touch, and that's always what they go for. Hello, Ariana. Welcome. Oh, that's good, babe. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. My daughter just texted me and said on the way home the baby had a blowout, and I was like, he's done it twice in the last couple of days. It's the antibiotics. Antibiotics are just crazy on babies' tummies. I have been there, Rach. I totally understand. It's the main thing is trying to get control of the mind, just learning how to be at peace with whatever it is that comes. The more that you can rest in the peace of what you have experiencing, the more things will start to be peaceful. And I know it sounds crazy, but it does work. Hello, Angelica. Welcome. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to let the list fill up and see if Paula comes. My aunt's still in the hospital, but she's recovering well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. She's lucky my mom happened to be there when it happened because she lives like way out in the country with nobody around, and she had the heart attack and she couldn't move, so God is good. Hey Anila, I got you, boo. Hey Denise, welcome. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to let the list fill up and see if Paula shows up. Yes, Annie, we will add you, love. Yeah, what it's crazy because she lives in Alabama, and my mom flew out there because they were supposed to drive back together, and that night is when she had the heart attack. The doctor said, "Thank you, Stephanie." The doctor said if they would have been in the car, my mom would have looked over and she would have been dead. So it is definitely a blessing. And thank you, Stephanie, for your donation, love. I'm just letting it fill up. Sorry. Let's see if Paula shows up. I just know personally, back in the day, my mind tricked me into so many terrible experiences only because it was in control, and it's hard when your brain's racing at 5 million miles an hour about stuff that really you can't do anything about, you know? And it's crazy because I tried Headspace, the 10-day Headspace, and let me tell you, the first time I meditated, I literally had a panic attack. I thought I was dying. It was crazy. I'm surprised I meditated after that, but it was because I had to give up control, and I have been in control so long that it literally, I felt like I was going to die. Hey, Theodora. Welcome. Yes, babe, I added you, love. We have got 5 more spots. I am good. Thank you. And thank you, Denise, for your donation. How are you? I missed you too. And you look. Man, it was overwhelming for real. The first time I did it, I swear to goodness, like I literally thought I was having a heart attack. I was gonna die. I couldn't breathe. All they said was breathe, breathe, breathe. You know, like breathe in, breathe out, and I couldn't. Like I could not have. I don't know. I was holding on to control with everything I had. I got good at it though. I got good at it. Oh no. Yeah, you got to be careful with those chasers. I mean, because going by his house and that, I think he probably was like, you know, a little. It was a little pushy or like uncomfortable, maybe. You just gotta surrender, babe. Okay, well, I might just skip Pella until she gets here. Sometimes she likes to be read late anyway, just so we can get started. All right, so Rach, what is your question, love? Oh, I mean, I'm sure you had good reason to do it. I'm not saying that. It's just for, I don't know, some people are just very They get uncomfortable quick with stuff like that. So, what was your question, love? And then, Jeannie, if you still see Paula, just let me know so I can do hers. Okay. Let's see. Why has he not called you back? Let's see. Why has he not called Rach back? Okay. Kind of what I'm getting, love, is even though he sees you as a soulmate, right, and you have amazing chemistry with him, you two are very different people. And I feel like his ego is very prideful, very high. So it kind of keeps him from being as open hearted as you are. So something about um, the way that I guess your love language is very different than his. And so his pride kind of gets in the way. Like even though he likes that you give him attention and all of these things, his ego tells him that something's wrong with it because I don't know, like, it's like you're giving him so much and he's not able to do that in return because his ego is the main thing that's in control. So maybe he's trying to like teach you a lesson, or I don't know, like, I don't want to say revenge or anything like that. I just want to say it's more of, it's kind of a petty response almost, like, I'll show you, don't do that again, kind of thing. Because he still shows me the two of you are like soulmates, bonded, two of cups, deep love, unity. Um, a lot of things you do meet each other on, like you understand each other on certain things. And it's kind of like he wants a commitment, but he wants it on his terms. He wants to control the situation. I would be careful of bending because he wants you to do something. The one thing I would say is give him the same energy that he gives you. And I know sometimes it's hard because you show up as the Queen of Cups, which she gets overwhelmed by her emotions. She gives and gives and gives and gives, and a lot of times she doesn't give back. And so, even though the connection is very steamy and it's a wonderful thing, he's gonna pull away because he wants to be the one in control. He wants to be the one to set the tone, I guess. And for him, he feels you may have stepped out of line in some way because his ego is still so much in control. I do feel that the conflict will resolve and the two of y'all will move into a better, you know, term. I do see him reaching out to you. Um, there's just something about, like, he could have had a partner in the past that was obsessed with him, or partners that were, and so he kind of likes to keep, I don't know, like, his life separate because somebody might have been, intruded onto his space before. And so it's like I said, it might just be like some kind of petty response, like, I'm gonna show you, like, I'm not down for that or whatever. But Regardless, the two of you have a strong connection, so it's really not going anywhere. But he has a lot of underlining like bitterness from the past, and a lot of times it shows like he's just exhausted and going through stuff. So I don't know. I don't think it's anything too serious. So don't let your emotions overwhelm you, because Queen of Cups, she's the type that will drown in her emotions. She gives everything. And a lot of people are very standoffish to that because they never experienced it before. So that could be where the conflict lies. So I would work on just kind of toning yourself down a little bit, listening to more of what he wants from you. Not saying to do what he wants, but make it more comfortable. Like come to some kind of compromise. And I hope that helps, love. Okay, I'm glad you feel better, love. And thank you for your donation. I also have you on number 5 on the free list, so stick around. I didn't see anything about any exes or any other people. I don't think anybody else is involved, honestly. Cuz really on the cards it just showed me y'all's connection, not his connection with anybody else. All right, Stephanie, your turn, boo. Hey, Fire Pal. Sorry if I missed anybody. I'm saying, like, your behavior and the way that you acted is similar, possibly, to one of his exes, or somebody he dated, or somebody he messed around with, or something. Something triggered him. And, I'm not saying he's dealing with them now, no. I'm saying the way that you did something is like a reminder of somebody that was toxic in the past, so it kind of triggered him a little bit, so. But no current. So just relax and chill and everything will be alright, babe. Alright, Stephanie, let's see. I'm I'm glad it worked, babe. I'm glad it worked. Okay, what are Kenneth Aguero's feelings and first impressions of me? Alright. Just breathe, girl. Just breathe. Everything's gonna be alright. It always turns out okay. So, you gotta have more faith. Just work on that. Alright, Stephanie, let's see. What are Guerrero's first impressions, actions? They show me like your wife material. With you, they would feel victorious. 6 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I feel that you're very nurturing, loving. You take, well, very good care of yourself. But they may feel like less stable, or like they can't compete with you. They don't have as much to offer, which causes some kind of conflict in their mind. That could be why they pulled back a little bit, is like their own insecurity. I don't know why you do this to these men, Stephanie. You scare these boys. Let's see. It's almost like what he's telling me is like, even if you were wife material and everything with you would be great and wonderful, he feels like either there's competition around you or he can't compete for, like, I don't know, like in his gut or like his intuition says there's either somebody else you're attached to, or maybe he doesn't feel you're as interested in him or something like that. I do see the communication will pick up. I think he's just having a moment. But he knows he's going to have to step up as an emperor, because that's what you deserve. He does feel you two have a very strong connection. Like, he feels it. So it looks like he pulled back. Hold on. Maybe you have some people around you that like contacted him, or he talked to somebody online about you and they may have like thrown some kind of shade, or because I feel like he learned something and that's why he pulled back. It's either the competition part or something that somebody told him. But I do see it's going to pick up. I don't know. I think he's just got to figure out what that is and then he'll be back around. But I don't know. Huh. It just seems that he heard something or saw something, or he feels there's too much competition and he can't measure up. But I honestly feel like he heard something or somebody told him something. But a lot of times the people that tell people stuff is because they have interest in you. So it could have been like a man that has interest in you trying to throw shade so that way he won't, attach to you. Is he friends with like one of your exes or something? Because I feel that might have had something to do with it. That's crazy. If there's space, Brenda, just save your question till I get to you. She says she's an emotional Latina. Yeah, y'all can be kind of fiery. I grew up with a lot of Hispanics. Some of my best friends are Hispanic, and they can go off. All right, Denise, let me see. What does the recruiters... All right, let's see. Oh, Paolo, there you are, babe. I'm going to do you as soon as I finish Denise, okay? Okay, there's something about the timing right now is a little bit off, and I don't know if it's because you're maybe the schedule that you want or something like that. You need to be more flexible, or they're gonna offer you something that's needing more flexibility. And they do show that they believe you can do the job, and I've got wealth here, so it could lead to prosperity. But I think something about the timing isn't right now. They could be discussing ways to still get you in, but let's see. Maybe the company doesn't like have it in their budget right now. Yeah, this could definitely provide a lot of security for you, Four of Wands. So it says beginning, so I do feel like you will be offered something that's pretty secure and stable. But you may not get it right away, because I've got the Hermit with the wealth, so it's like there's still some work to be done, and a lot of it could be like inner work or just gaining more knowledge. So they might start off by offering you something smaller than what you anticipated, but over time it's going to build to something that could provide wealth. Either way, it shows security and a new opportunity. So I think you'll get it. Because I see that they really want you there. It's just something about the timing or the flexibility or something that's a little off right now, or they don't have enough like money on the budget to do it right this second. But it does show, like, as long as you continue to reach out and keep in contact, like having the courage to be like, hey, just check in, you know, it'll all come together. I hope that helps, love. The star card? Okay, well, that would be awesome. Well, I'm gonna pray that you get everything that you want, boo. It looks like you will. It says beginnings, and the Ace of Pentacles came out. So, honestly, I feel like it's just gonna be delayed a little bit. So, be flexible with them, you know. And just have faith. Like, claim it. Like, be like, that's my job. F what they're talking about. It's my job. I'm going to get that job. Just keep speaking it. Because you'd be surprised how you can manifest just by your words. General love, my dearest Paula. Yeah, more than likely a delayed training or start date. Something like that. Alright. General love for my dearest Paula. Let's see. I see a lot of communication coming towards you, or a lot of movement. Something that you're not seeing in the current moment. I'm going to get some clarifiers on that. That's interesting. Okay. I kind of feel you're going to get communication from somebody that needs to tell you something. Somebody that possibly has somebody else pregnant. You still have love for this person, but now that you've found something out, you're a little more like trying to push them off energetically. What I'm getting is, regardless of what you see or what you've heard, this person still has a lot of love for you, and I do see them coming forward. They're just not sure that they're gonna hit the mark when they do. So it's definitely somebody you haven't really been in a lot of communication with, and it kind of feels like whoever is this person that's pregnant, they're not even really talking to them. It's definitely one person they're showing me. I'm sure there's other offers, but this was one that they wanted you to be aware of. Because it feels like they were trying to come towards you in the past, but I guess they didn't feel that you were open to it. And now they don't know what to do. So, let me not say. That's what Spirit wanted you to know about love. So, yeah. I do see a lot of love coming for you regardless, even if, because I don't feel like you're about that. Whatever they just showed me, because I do see you being defensive about it. Well, yeah, you can be, yeah, Rach. I think that you might have been a little too aggressive. Some people get like nervous about that kind of stuff. Like I know I do, and I've done a lot of work on myself, but I got commitment phobia pretty much. I've never really. I've only been in maybe 2 or 3 relationships purposely because it seems like if they get too intense, I kind of push away. So it's more than likely that it's the same for whoever that person is. It's probably, thank you for your donation. It's probably more about like them getting nervous or like backing off because it's like this a lot, you know? All right, Paula, what's your next question? Yeah, I would avoid it, Paula, honestly. Like, I know you still have love for them, but let them figure that out. What should I expect in love for August? Let's see. Okay. What I'm getting with this is what Spirit is saying is like something is trying to move towards you, but it's almost like you've got a grip on, like, you're like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. You're controlling the narrative a little bit too much. Because what it's saying is, even though you feel like you know what you want, you go back and forth within yourself. So the universe is like, hey, got this great guy for you, but I'm not going to give him to you yet because you're not quite at the point to where you know what you want. I think you may be pulled in a lot of different directions. Um, Whoever this is, though, is almost going to come in with like the perfect moves, like the move like Jagger, or however they say it. It's going to be a very free and, um, I don't know, I see you like blushing like a schoolgirl. Like it makes you very like silly, and it's going to be a fun relationship, but in order to get into the vibration of it, you've got to let go of that control of like, oh, they got to have money, oh, it's got to be a doctor, oh, they got to be 7'4", you know, those type of things. Just be like, you know what, universe, you've known me my whole life, you know what I want, just bring me the best version of that, you know. Because the more that you try to control the narrative, the more that things will be blocked. Because it just said break free. And once you can, it's like the world opens up to you. Now, it does show that there's somebody in your life that has come back around. And it's saying give them the space, let them grow, let them do whatever. And I don't know who that is to you, but there's a new person coming in. As soon as you can let or make peace or find closure with that past connection and finally make up your mind, like, I no longer want any of that. I want something new. It's kind of like that opens the door for it. I see you being really happy, a new beginning, and you're kind of falling into it as either they do what they say and they're the right person for me or they're not. I'm just going to enjoy the ride and kind of watch them, letting go of the expectations, because something about that has kept you trapped. And the Spirit's basically saying, because I just got 4 majors in a row, the power is ultimately in your hands. But there's some stuff that's still got to clear out first. Because it's saying the reason you're still sitting in a 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is basically the wounded warrior. Like, I've been done wrong. This dude did this. This dude did that. All these things. And you're like, I'm just going to keep going the same way I've been going up until this point. And that's kind of like the definition of insanity, which keeps you in this cage of expecting something to happen similar, and you're ready and you're guarded, and even though you're moving forward, you're still holding on to all of those experiences which keep you trapped. So the more that you can surrender and kind of let go, forgive, like I said, there's some closure that's needed, possibly with a Leo or an Aries. But I do see the doors opening for something new and great. Just some clearing still needs to be done, and I think that's what's going to happen. So it's just saying, like, just be free. You know what I mean? Like, be free. Be like, you know what? If love is meant for me, it's going to come. And it's going to come the right way. Just trust that the universe knows better than you do. Because I know for me, I don't trust myself at all. Because the things that I'm attracted to normally are the things that aren't the best. So I kind of just let the universe, like, if somebody's meant for me, then send them. Because otherwise, I'm not going to go out trying to pick anybody. Because that's kind of not a good idea. And thank you, Paula, for your donations, love. I love you, my friend. All right, Rachel, you're next, boo. Hello, Matt. Welcome. When will y'all come back together? Let's see. Hold on. Okay, I would say by Leo season, things will ease up a little bit. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. The energy that you're sitting in, all this stress, anxiety, worry, you're trapping yourself into manifesting something really bad to happen. Because if you sit there and you constantly are thinking about the couldas, the shouldas, the wouldas, the who's this person with, what are they doing, all of these things, your mind takes control and says, oh, they must be with somebody else, oh, they must be doing this. And so even though it's not a reality, your mind is confirming to you basically like that's what's happening. So it's not that even on the conscious level that you believe it, but on the subconscious level, because it's continuously repeating, you believe that. And so it'll end up manifesting. The way to get into like a good relationship, a victorious relationship, you really have to control that anxiety, because you're basically manifesting everything you don't want in the current moment, which is conflict and somebody that's going to lie to you, cheat on you, and take from you. I'm not saying that's what he's doing. What I'm saying is, because I've got a shitload of swords and I've got a shitload of wands. And to me, that's basically saying, like, your actions right now are being controlled by your mind, which is your ego. So the more that you can control that ego and start speaking more positive, the more you'll start to see the positive. Um, I've been where you're at, and I totally understand it, but I I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. There's happiness to be found here, and I do feel it by Leo season. Things will He'll at least communicate with you, right? Because he does have a lot of strong feelings for you, and it might be like when you least expect it. But from now until Leo season, if you cannot control that mind of yours, and I'm not talking shit to you, I'm not trying to make you feel bad or wrong or anything like that, you're gonna end up manifesting a reality that you don't want. Because what we speak and what we think is what appears around us. Because my perception of things is different than yours, and yours is different from theirs. So even if nothing is going on, if your brain has already said it's true, you're going to start to pick apart every little thing, and it's going to like reconfirm to you that this person is bad. So just be really careful, okay? Because I do see it coming back around. And this person does have a lot of feelings for you, but it's almost like just chill. Just chill. I mean, regardless, everything is going to be okay. If this isn't your person, the right person will come. You know, you got to get in that mindset of it's not make it or break it. You know what I'm saying? If the roof ain't falling in and the sky ain't falling, it ain't worth the stress. I think you just need to find peace with that. And I think you will. Just take small steps to reaffirm to yourself that everything is good, everything is working the way it's supposed to. Because that energy stressed me out, and I'm not even a stressful person. Like, I don't get stressed. So in the past, I can relate to it. I've been there. The mind will play tricks on you if you let it. So just be careful. Um, just look at things from a different perspective, and everything around you will start to change. I promise. And I hope that helped, love. We're in Cancer season now, so like mid July through August, the middle of August. So maybe a couple weeks. I would just, okay, you need to find protection within yourself. Know that you're protected. Maybe wear some black crystals. I don't feel that, for me personally, I don't believe in spell work. I don't believe in anybody affecting my energy unless like they're doing it and I'm letting them. So I wouldn't pay it any mind. I promise you, I wouldn't. You just gotta build a barrier around yourself to protect you. Do some cleansing. Maybe take some saltwater baths and stuff like that. Cause I think you're good. No, I don't think y'all are broken up. I just see a pause, basically. All right, Jeannie, it's your turn, boo. I think. Let me make sure. Yeah. Yeah, you've got to be. And the more that you speak the power, the more that nobody's gonna touch you. So just chill. What is going to happen with Kyle and you in July? Today is his birthday. Oh, you're dealing with a Cancer. I've never dated a Cancer. I really don't even know many Cancers. Alright, let's see. Show me Kyle and Jeannie in July. Okay, I definitely see something solid being planted. If you do not want kids, any more kids, be careful. It's very fertile energy is why I say I don't know if you're got a hysterectomy or whatever, but I feel like the conflict had to do with them and their money. Um, they don't like being away from you. They don't like the distance. But they may have given too much emphasis on like what other people said or told them to do. But July looks good. It looks like a lot of overcoming, some kind of celebration, moving past conflict. Maybe they come and tell you why they've been so distant. I honestly feel like it has something to do with money. But Ace of Pentacles, Empress to me is really good. So I do see things will start to ease down, like get better. And Ace of Pentacles to me is like minor arcana sun, so I think you'll be very happy with it. Right? I think they took like a class in school or something on how to be fucking retarded. Like they had a man class or they did it in PE or something and be like, you gotta play hard to get, you gotta do this, you gotta do that in order to get XYZ. Thank you, my dearest Pippa. Pippa. What is your question, boo? You're all about them babies. Shit. Me too. I love the babies, but my ass ain't having no more. None. I had a hysterectomy 2 years ago, so thank you, Denise, for your 2 donations. You'll be after Pippa. But yeah, I honestly feel like they did. They told him like, just don't talk to them for a while. It'll drive them crazy. They will be all about you. They won't be able to leave you. I'm gonna go find those PE teachers. You want a general on the idiot certificate? That makes a lot of sense. Ah. And then they teach us to be all loving and caring and like forgiving and all that. And then we're like, can't do that if they don't talk. All right, Pippa General. Let's see, babe. Let me get you. Let me see, my dearest Pip. I'm gonna use a shiny deck. Let's see. And LA, I promise I'll get to you next after I finish the donations. Oh, Pippa, your cards are flying. I see in the current moment you're aligning with something that's going to be beautiful for you. I see like it's all being set into motion, or it started being set into motion like in the springtime. Something about autumn and winter are going to be very significant for you. I feel like you've been in, almost like, you know, when the baby's in the womb, it's almost like you're being prepared for something. Or it could be just like a big test, like how much faith do you have? What is it you want? Setting that ground for, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. You know, like figuring it out and putting it out into the universe so they can give it back. I feel like you've kind of been in that place of like, because I got the baby in the womb, but I also got like a rebirth. So it's almost like you've been born before, yes, but this is like a new birth, a new life. You're giving birth to a new life. Something is going on in the current moment. So you might feel like nothing is moving. You may feel stuck in your little bubble like a baby in a womb, and nothing's going on. But I see a lot of light getting into places that maybe you needed it, or like maybe you're getting very clear on what you want. I definitely feel like it has something to do with money and security for you. I don't know if you're looking for a new job or you're going to start a new business, but whatever it is, by the winter time, you're going to start to see the payback. You're going to start to feel very secure and abundant, basically. So right now you might not feel like you have enough, or you may feel like things are hard. But I promise you, you're going to be very happy come the winter time. Just keep putting in the work, boo. Maybe you need to learn something new, or that's what you're in the process of doing. Because I got 2 9s here. And yes, that's single, but this is all about you. Because I see you receiving communication about an offer to move into something brand new that's going to be totally exciting. Like I said, it's like the completion of one cycle and the birth of another. And you're going to be very abundant in that. I see you being super happy. And that's not to say that you will not have somebody in your life. That's just saying the main focus right now is like you knowing that you're coming to the place of being completely happy with just you, because that's what aligns you to love in general anyway. You have to be comfortable with yourself. You have to be secure in what you're doing, and I feel like it's coming, babe. So if you're worried or concerned in the current moment, you're going to start to see a little bit come autumn, but I think autumn through winter, it's going to be like boom, like something is going to take off. And I hope that helps, my dearest Papa. Oh, cool. Yeah, I did get the Page of Swords, so that's about studying something new, so it could have to do with school. But there's two nines, so not only are you happy with the money and what you're doing, you're also happy just in general with life. Like things get easier, which is good. I can't wait to hear all about it, my dearest Pippa. Thank you for being here and thank you for your donation, boo. Okay, Denise. What is Samuel currently working on in his life? Let's see. There's a noise. I don't know where it's coming from. Sorry. I'm OCD about certain stuff, so things bother me. I get distracted. Hold on. I got a donation and it didn't show me, so hold on. Okay, thank you, love, for your donation. I don't want to say your name, so unless that is your name, you'll be after Denise's second question. Oh, thank you, Pippa. All right, Samuel. Let's get back to Samuel. Okay. I feel like this man has lived in a very, and thank you, LA. You'll be after Whitney. Thank you, Whitney. All right. What I'm getting is this man has created a life that's kind of empty and hollow, and he's starting to either get older and feel like time is running out and he can't get the opportunity. He's got a choice to make, right? And I think that's where he's at right now, is like setting an intention for his life. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to stay in this wasteland that you've created for yourself, or do you want to change and go towards something new? I kind of feel he's going to choose going towards, not saying that he's moving away from you, but just in general. A life that's more abundant, not so cold, not so detached, not so empty, really. Um, I honestly feel like he's going to show up unexpectedly to you and kind of tell you about what's going on. But I feel like he's been sitting on this for a while, like sitting there saying, I can't stand my life. I've created a mess. But what do I do with that? How do I get out of it? Where do I go from here? Some people stay stuck on stupid and some move on, you know what I mean? And I feel like he is, that's what he's doing right now. He's kind of birthing something like Pippa, right? He's putting in or he's about to put in some work towards something that's going to grow, instead of sitting there just accepting defeat. So the choice basically is, are you going to stay being a reckless asshole, or are you going to try to build Four of Wands, security, stability, a life, a family? He's kind of juggling the ideas. And that's what he's working on, like trying to balance out his life, trying to see if he's got enough courage to move forward into something abundant. Like, can he see that for himself? I just see a severe balancing act. He as much as he wants happiness, his ego has been in control so long he doesn't know how to flip the switch, right? If you've ever watched Vampire Diaries, you know how when things get too much, they flip that humanity switch and they just go off and do dumb stuff. That's what I feel he's been for a while. And so now it's like, well, that's not fulfilling me. I don't feel nothing. You know, I'm cold, I'm detached. I want balance, but I've lived this way so long. Like, how do I change it? And so it's like he's trying to find where his destined path is, basically. Like, looking for the answers, looking for a guide, looking for the light at the end of a tunnel. But is he brave enough to actually go forward, you know? Because when you change, you gotta say goodbye to the ego. And I think his ego has been in control for way too long. Cool. Yeah, I think so too. It's like, I don't know. And I'm not saying he never had no humanity or anything like that. It was just an example. But it's amazing that you set that for him, because some people never find it, or they don't accept it. You know, they find it, but they don't accept it. All right, second question. What is his current energy towards you? I'm sorry, this song gets me a little crunk on the inside. Is that Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato? Alright. Show me. And again, it's the clock. Like, he feels time is running out. He desires you. He almost has an obsession with you. He craves you. You're like his favorite dessert. Likes to eat your ice cream. He says he looks for you everywhere. He may have kids, or maybe there was like a pregnancy scare. That's why he like ghosted. That's weird. He says you're his soulmate, and he wants to know, are you happy without him? He keeps seeing like repeated patterns, having deja vu. Like, he knows the time is coming. It's running out. Like, he's got to get his shit together for you. And it says only you, devoted, attached. He craves you, just like that ice cream I told you about. He's starting to get deep in his emotions. Whereas before he might have kind of played on the surface, not really diving deep. But he's starting to get like the awareness and the importance of actually being deep instead of being shallow. He was holding on to a lot of bitterness, and it could have been like in the past somebody ghosted him or told him that they were pregnant and then ended up like disappearing or something. There's a lot of anger revolving around some situation. But he's like gained clarity and truth about the situation. It does show when he does come back around, he's going to build a strong foundation, but also be very truthful with you. So, he craves you. The damn ego, I swear. And I know you can't kill the ego. You gotta have it because it is a protection mechanism, but you can shut it down a little bit. You can quiet it and tell it to be quiet sometimes. Well, hopefully that helped, love. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I definitely feel, because it said expecting pregnancy and kids involved and then ghosted, came out with it. So it's almost like they told him that and then like bounced or disappeared. Maybe he asked for evidence or something and it find out like she was lying about it. But I think that's what caused like some kind of turbulence within his mind. But it also showed him like how much he values you because you're not like that person. Alright, so next I've got Whitney. And thank you, Janice, for always showing up for me. I appreciate you, love. Yeah. That is kind of wild. People like that suck. What are Brian's current feelings towards Whitney? Let's see, babe. I'm still trying to figure out where that sound's coming from. Sorry. I try to replicate it, but I can't. Alright, let's see. Okay, they've got a lot of attraction for you, but up until this point, they may have been kind of a control freak when it came to relationships. And it could be because they're distracted by a lot of different things. They like adventure. They're kind of like a roamer, or they were in the past. I think they're becoming more aware of their behavior, taking responsibility basically for their actions and their decisions. I see happy days ahead between the two of you, like y'all celebrating something together. This person seems like a free spirit. They could be a mutable sign like Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. They had a lot of fear surrounding relationships, like, and I think that's why they wanted that sense of control so much. They put like money ahead of relationships. But I think you've like changed that for them, like that you've made them think twice about the way that they were. Yeah, you show up as the sun to them, like very happy. The way that you make them feel is alive again almost, whereas before they felt kind of trapped. They might want to take you on vacation or go travel. I do see them talking to you about that. Possibly like Libra season, like some kind of celebration, going out of town, doing something like spontaneous. But I do see their intentions are very good with you. They may still have some stuff they need to work on. Be careful of the way I'm getting is like, be careful of making this person feel like they have to be different than who they are. Because what I'm getting is they like to be free. They like to like not be controlled, even though they're the ones that it's almost like they don't like what they are, basically, because they want control, but they don't want anybody else to have control. So it would be a good time with this person, most definitely. It could lead to something more. Um, but they give me like that nomad vibe. Like they just are a wanderer by nature, and it's not saying, oh, they a hoe, they run in the streets. Not, no. It's more of they just like to do what they want when they want. They don't want anybody to tell them they can't, kind of thing. It does say in the future, finding a long-term harmonious relationship coming soon, commitment. So this person may actually want to commit to you, like you changed their mind on the way they see love. So that's kind of cute. um if y'all two are not together, I do see communication and maybe going on a vacation or doing something together, like having fun. Let's see. And thank you, Paula, for your donation, boo. Hold on. Okay. Will there be a reconciliation? Let's see. Tennessee Whiskey. I swear I love this song. The answer is yes. They are going to take action. You are somebody that they want to paint. Like, they think you're very beautiful. But again, this free will card. This person is a very free spirit. They do not like to be confined to, I guess, the norm of relationships, how people want to be up under each other 24/7. But possibly during a full moon is when they're going to come back around. That to me is a reconciliation card. So the answer is definitely yes. I did get that. Hot and heavy. Let's see what else we can get. Let's see. Okay. It says action and then the chariot, but this chariot is moving at a snail's pace, so it might not be as fast as you want it to be. So just learn to be happy on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, just enjoy your free time while you can, because they will be back. They just are healing some parts of themselves, and like I said, I think it has to do with their idea of commitment. Because what I'm getting is in the past they felt commitments are heavy. They would take a lot of work. They take away their free will. And something about you made them want to transmute that energy from the Ten of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. Like they could see actually committing to you, possibly for life even. Um, but again, I don't think it's going to happen right away. This person's still kind of figuring things out, but they will be back. They're just moving at a snail's pace. They're not on that fast chariot. They on that slow moving. I'll get there eventually. But either way, the answer is yes. So, and thank you so much for being here, Whitney. Thank you for your donations, love. I appreciate you. Oh, he's a Sag. Yeah, that's that mutable. I'm telling you, mutable signs are like that. I'm a mutable sign, so my whole chart is mutable, so I understand it. But it's like the one thing about us, though, we don't commit often, but when we do commit, we're all in. So that's kind of the way I'm seeing it for you. Is like when he's all in, he'll be all in. It's not gonna be half-assed, you know. Because it takes us a long time to make up our mind. And then when we finally do, we're like, okay. Alright, LA, it's your turn, babe. What is coming for you in July in love? And I'm going to be getting the other signs videos out this week. So I apologize it's not July 1st. But got a lot going on right now. And then my mini vacay, that was the day that I had time to do them. And I was like, man, your girl needs a vacation. So, let's see. Love in July for LA. Good vibes, good vibes. If there's somebody that you've walked away from or you thought it was over, I do see it coming back around. The person can be a Virgo or a Gemini, and doesn't have to be, but it looks like they keep an eye on you some way, somehow. The only thing that concerns me is they're showing up as pages. Okay. I think the reason why they're coming back around for a new beginning is something like some kind of wake-up call, some come to Jesus moment happened, and they're like, I need to go back. Something, maybe they've been dealing with like legal issues or some kind of headache in regards to legal matters, or not being able to balance their life out. They've kind of been sitting on the idea of this for a while, like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Do I have enough to offer? Blah, 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 all this. I do see the opportunity for a new beginning here, but it's almost like something's got to fall apart for them to wake up. And once they do, I see a lot of healing, the Star, the Emperor, a lot of happiness coming for you in the situation. Now, if you don't want anybody from the past, just disregard it, I guess. Because whoever this is looks like it's coming as a complete shock. Like, the hell? the sun and the moon could be important to you, or you could have some kind of, like, they could be the sun, you could be the moon, something like that. I definitely see them returning, though. And thank you to whoever's been donating. I just haven't looked yet. Sorry. I was trying to concentrate. The girl's ADHD. If she can't, she gotta concentrate. Me and I say. Oh, y'all Scorpios are something else, but I love you guys. I really do. And thank you, Scorpio and Brenda. Okay, so Brenda donated for one, and Scorpio. My birthday year twin donated two, so. Brenda. Okay, Brenda, as soon as I get to you, babe, I'll do a love reading for you. Alright. Alright, let's see. Paola. I'm gonna break this table. I need me a wood one. I'm dangerous. Your turn, my dearest Paola. Paola, what's your question? Sapraya. The free list is closed, babe, but I'm on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7 o'clock. Around that. If you want to come back and try, just hit the little bell. It'll alert you and you can jump on. It just fills up really fast. Bubbles. What should I expect in love for the month of September? Let's see. Oop. Get like the final nail in the coffin. I said love. Somebody's been watching you. Could be a Capricorn or just somebody that has some toxicity in their life. A toxic individual. Or was in the past. Like their heart was closed. They did a bunch of dumb shit. It's over. It's done with. But it comes back. I want the good love. Where's the good love at? 4 of Wands. Okay, I'll take that. Girl. This devil is just a lot here. It's a return of the devil. The return of the devil is coming. You're going to be having to fight this off. Now, I kind of feel the devil is somebody that's obsessed, or they're just got a lot of passion for you. I kind of feel by September, though, you're going to be in a relationship, possibly with an Aquarius or a Cancer, maybe a Scorpio. Um, or you're like right on the edge of being in a solid relationship. And now this could be, if you think about it like spiritually, this is the return of a really big temptation. Um, Now that could be a temptation of your fears. Like you get everything that you want and your fears come up and you're like fighting against your own demons basically to like move it forward. But I kind of feel there's a lot going on. Now, the devil could also mean you're going to have a lot of passion and spice and somebody that's just like all about you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a negative. It just could be like very intense, very like a grip. I don't know, girl. There's something. I just see the man with the abs trying to drag somebody underwater. To me, that's like, come with me. We have cookies. I like cookies. That's why my ass needs to just sit my ass down and stay in the house. Be like, what kind of cookies? What kind of cookies you got? Girl, I'm telling you, it don't matter if they're in the past. They'll find a way. I promise you, they're little sneaky snakes. But I don't really know. All I kind of get is you're like right on the edge of becoming very serious with somebody, and either your fear gets in the way or you're tempted by something that, let's say you're about to get committed to this really great guy. He treats you really good. He's really nice. He does things for you, all that. And in walks this sexy doctor. And he says all the right things. And you're like, should I commit to this or should I go after this? It's almost like, because the devil comes in the most shiniest packages. Like they look and seem like they have everything to offer you. But that's a trap. It's a trap. I gotta stay away from the poison cookies. I got to. Alright, Brenda, your turn, babe. Brenda. Can anybody guess what the next one's gonna be? I got the tornadoes here. It leads to something. Can anybody guess what my next theme will be? If you can guess, I'll give you a cookie. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot, Brenda. I'm so sorry. Love reading. I'm sorry, babe. I even wrote it next to your name. See how I get distracted by cookies and whatnot? feel like Spirit's trying to guide you out of something or away from something. Something that's been on hold or something that's kept your heart kind of unavailable for like new. Um, and I don't know if you hold on to this out of a sense of like comfort. Um, but I see like you're being guided towards a brand new cycle. Like you finished a cycle before and you're kind of headed into something brand new. But it's almost like you hold yourself back in some sense. Because it's almost like you're sitting there in your head, like, if I wait for this and it comes, like, I intuitively feel like it's going to come back. I don't want to have to go through the process of getting to know new people and having to go through all that. It's easier. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like Spirit's guiding you to like get your faith and know like they're gonna send you what is meant for you, and it might take time. Like there may have been no action in love. There may have been nothing in the 3D that says, "Oh, there's a good pick for me out there. Or there's a good guy out there for me." It's coming, but it's moving slowly, and I think it's moving slowly because you've created some kind of blockage. And I don't know what that blockage is. It could be you've been through so much pain in regards to a situation, because I do have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords. To me, that's somebody betrayed you, or somebody, you were missing somebody really, like you feel like this person is it for you. So you're like, I'll wait forever, kind of. But Spirit's trying to guide you to keep living. And it's not saying like this person isn't meant for you. It's just saying like there's something greater in the current moment for you. Because I see all your love entangled in whatever this is. And if it's not an old connection, maybe you've just been hurt so much that you're just energetically blocking yourself by overthinking it. Like maybe you walk in places and you're looking like, is that my soulmate? Is that my soulmate? Is that my soulmate? I don't know. But I do see a great relationship coming in for you and a big change. But I think something about like you need to have more faith that God, the universe, has really got your back, and they're not going to lead you into, because you've already been through the Ten of Swords, and I got the world here and the world there, so it's like you're done with that. But it's your choice to walk into the new. You know what I mean? Like you can stay backwards, or you can go backwards if you want and repeat a cycle. But Spirit's like, just trust me. I know what's best for you. Just trust me. I got you. I got you. Quit worrying. Quit stressing. Be open. Because a lot of people can give love all day. But when it comes to taking love back or like receiving love, they're kind of they're not open to it, right? So maybe you need to work on your heart chakra, kind of surrender whatever it is you're holding on to, whether that be something from the past, a relationship, or just your experiences. Like you need to learn to transmute the, because once you hit that Ten of Swords, that Ten of Swords in itself holds the power for a Ten of Pentacles or a Ten of Cups. It's just all in the way that you transmute it, right? You take the pain and you turn it into power. So you have the ability to do that, but you've got to realize that within yourself. So I think something really good is coming for you. Just got to work on those blockages a little bit. Sorry I talk too much, but sometimes I get winded. Ah. The flying monkey, hell yeah. Y'all got it. I'm so happy. Yes, we're going to Oz, booze. We're going to Oz. Drop a house on that witch. uh. Okay, well, y'all all get cookies. I wish I had the emoji. Alright, so Scorpio. You did. Y'all guessed right. Cookies for everybody. There you go. Thank you, Jeannie, giving the cookies out. Y'all are so smart. The Wizard of Oz, to me, the funniest part is the smoke and mirrors of the actual Oz. It's like kind of like perception. We think something is so strong and so scary, but in all actuality, it's just an illusion. And the lion got his heart, and everybody got. I mean, the lion got his courage, and Tin Man got the heart. I just want to feel the poppies. I'll go sleep for a week. Okay, what do I see in love for you in the next 2 months? Let's see, Scorpio. I still would love to drop a house on a witch, though. That would be pretty cool. Be like, leave me alone. I'm about to drop a house on you. Let's see. You're in a very powerful energy of the world, the sun, and the star. First, I want to say congratulations. You've done a tremendous amount of work on yourself. Um, there is a part of you that when it comes to love that still tries to drag you back and say you're not enough or it's never going to work out, that type of thing. But I do see like doors opening for you, and when it comes to love, possibly a Leo, and Aquarius, Scorpio, like fixed. It's very fixed. um it's definitely something you've set into place. Like you've gotten to the point you're like, I'm done with the dumb shit. Like if you playing with me, you can get out. I got my boundaries. I know where I want, and if you can't offer it, I can do bad without you, you know. um I see a lot of happiness and wish fulfillment coming for you. I'm just trying to see if, again, the sun, very happy, very strong Leo energy. Love me some Leos, Libra. Lots of majors too. And then I got the moon. So you've got the moon, the sun, the star, and the world. That moon is under that Five of Pentacles, and again, the Five of Pentacles is here at the bottom. I think you've dealt with a lot of loss in your life, and so that's your one hang up, right? It's the one that causes confusion in your brain. It could overwhelm you with emotions at times too. I get the energy of, because this is a beautiful connection, whoever this is, Two of Cups. It's almost like that feeling of it's too good to be true, or when is the other shoe gonna drop. So be careful of that, because it could, this amount of love and joy and happiness especially if you haven't seen it before or experienced it before. It can bring that back up to surface, but it does it only to release you from it. It's moving towards you pretty quick. A brand new beginning. Two of Cups. So I got Pisces, Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. I love it for you, my birthday twin girl. We at that age, like, come on. Am I gonna be the single fish lady, or, you know, I don't say cats because I'm not a big cat fan. I'm not even a fan of dogs, but I've got them. I love them, but I'd rather just stick with fish. It looks like you're about to get what it is that you want, and it's because you put in the work. I think you've cleaned up a lot of the places in your life that needed addressing. And 44 in an 8-year, that right there is that's a aligning with destiny this year kind of energy. So I think you're gonna find it. And then 401. So the world, the sun, the star, and the moon. You got them all, girl. All of them. It's gonna be a powerful, powerful connection. We all going to Oz. We got the sun, the moon, the stars, all of it. Oh yeah, Brenda, I'm sorry. Thank you for your donation, love. Okay. Claim it, girl. Claim it. Because I want to hear about it. If it's coming for you, you know, maybe it will come for me too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy for you. She wants to know about the guy that I see coming for her. Let's see. Does anybody else would listen to Rod Wave? Like, I love Rod Wave. The song Great Gatsby. Alright, Brenda, let's see. Tell me about this guy. They may have tattoos. Very logical problem solver, but they're also very spiritual. They give me kind of Aquarius vibes. Again, spiritual, confident. I get a lot of happiness. Very intelligent. So, the reason why I say Aquarius is because Aquariuses are very in tune, but they're very smart too, and their intelligence kind of gets in the way sometimes. Let's see. They like adventure. They're very courageous. They're up for any challenge. They could box, like, on the side. They're very good at fixing things. Their memory is very, very good. But they can be funny too, like as smart as they are, they can be kind of the clown. Like they like to laugh, they like comedy. They could wear a suit to work, but they're not scared to get dirty. I think their body type is very good. Maybe a little thick, but they're muscular, thick. So yeah, my guess would be like an air sign, or they have a lot of air in their chart. Just because of, they could have some Leo in there too. Leo and Aquarius. Maybe some Gemini, Virgo. They might be older than you by a little bit. I hope that answers your question. Now this guy that's at the boxing thing, I think he's going to be highly attractive. Shit, I wish love for all of you. All of you. And I love to hear about it. Like, when y'all find that person, y'all better come back and tell me all about it. Because girl loves the tea. What does Edwin want from you? The cookie! Cookie monster. Nom, 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 nom. I don't know. Let's see. Sure Thing by Miguel is playing. That's a good song. Alright, let's see. He just wants your love, girl. This gives me the energy of like ride or die. Like, he wants somebody that's down for whatever. Like, you would take a grenade for him, basically. You're there through the good, the bad, the ugly, right? But love him unconditionally. Not overly emotional, but just basically wants you to rock his world. Like, wait for him. He wants you to tell him how much you love him, or just give him love. That's basically it. Like, unconditional love. Like, ride or die through the thick, the thin, the ugly. Be like there by his side to help him to make decisions. I do feel he's coming to communicate a love offer to you, though. I know that's not what you were asking, but I got that as a side note. That Ace of Cups is haunting your reading. And he shows up as a King of Cups, so emotionally stable. Alright, Stephanie. That's kind of weird, but okay. I ain't calling no man daddy. I'm sorry. But that's my own trauma. I can't do that. You're welcome, LA. Thank you for always being here. I appreciate you. And you're awake. I'm proud of you. New love, Stephanie. What are P billings? his feelings. Okay. He could be dealing with another person, but still looking for you. It's almost like you're what he wants. But I kind of feel like he feels trapped in another situation. Now, this doesn't have to be like he's with somebody else. It could be, but it's more of like, it could be just him choosing between being single and being with you. Maybe he's dealing with some legal issues or a divorce, or he's been through a divorce, and so he's needing some kind of healing in order to make that decision. He's just really scared of like loss. He has like an abandonment wound that he's trying to work on. But he thinks of you like the star, like beautiful. I kind of feel like he got drug into something and he's just trying to get out of it. He just kind of feels trapped, even though like you're the one on his mind, you're the one that he wants to be with. Now that could be just he feels trapped by some kind of like legal situation he's in. He doesn't want to drag you down with it or something, but I'm not sure. I do feel he will head back your way. It's just in the current moment he seems really scared to do so, and I don't know why, but alright. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if there is another female, though, I feel like this female is karmic. Like, very controlling of him. Because I feel like a trap, or like trapped feeling, or like, she's like, I don't know how to explain it. You know how the Queen of Hearts is? Or from Alice in Wonderland, the Queen of Hearts, how she's just aggressive and just, you're gonna do what I tell you kind of energy. That's the way I feel that the person he's attached to is. Now, I could be his mom. I don't know what I'm picking up on, but if he is with somebody else, they got trapped. You're welcome. Alright, Rach. Are you still here, Rach? She's old. What do you consider old? Cause I'm pretty close. I'm 44. Like, you calling me old too? No, it's okay. I'll be old. I'll be old. Cold. Oh, you said cold, not old. Okay, Rachel. What's your question? Be careful. Make sure to hit that button. Oh, you're my age. Kind of. You're younger, but I remember when I was young and I thought I wouldn't make it past 21. And I'm at like the double of that. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. So my grandson this morning, I put him in like the bouncer, you know, the one that's like this and you sit him in it. So I'm using the restroom and I have him to where I can see him with the door open. That fool flipped the bouncer over and crawled to me with it on his back. Like, he looked like a tortoise. It was the funniest thing ever. I'm like, Like, you're not supposed to be doing that yet. You're not even one. Like, calm down. Okay, other reader. Mako has ex calling him since he's taxi driver. Okay. You knew I was gonna be live. I posted it. Oh man. They said sometimes like subscribe, unsubscribe, and hit the bell again. I don't know. I'm sorry, Ari. Okay, so you want to know if he's entertaining somebody else while he's taxi driving. Is that why he's not calling you? Let's see. I definitely get a no. He's not entertaining anybody else. He's just trying to survive, is basically what I'm getting. Like, I see no movement or conversation. Like, what I'm getting is the people that are in his taxi, he's just friendly. Like, the way taxi drivers are, you know, like, where you gonna go? What you doing? Da 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 da. But it doesn't go any further than that. Like, for him, he doesn't really care about a relationship, honestly. I get that been there, done that kind of energy. Now, if he does have an ex, if he conversates with her, it's very cold, short. Yeah, it's definitely not what you're thinking. If he did, like I said, I see the Queen of Swords, but it's more of like he's got his back turned towards her. Like, he don't hear shit she says. Like, she may talk, but he ain't listening. So I'm not sure what the other reader picked up on, but I don't see it. Oh my gosh, I'm too old. Like, my grandson just went from 0 to 100, and I'm like, crap. I gotta hide everything now. I've gotta baby proof. I made his own room already, but he knocked my lamp over, the mirror. I was like, my son let him do it. That's the problem. Hey, Jean. Yes, babe. Be positive. Be positive, even if something was going on. Like, just if he's not meant for you, good riddance, right? That's the way I feel. If he is, okay, cool. Let him show you. Let him put in the work. You don't gotta force nothing. Just let it happen naturally. All right, Durka. Okay, no Durka. General. CAQD. I'm gonna post that video on my short though, because it was hilarious. I'm sitting there like, I know he just, like, how did he flip that thing? That thing is not supposed to be flippable. Little tortoise baby crawling with the whole bouncer on his back. I'm like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be watching Sesame Street. I see a connection coming together. I don't know if it's a friendship or... I actually see like two people here. I see one that really, really digs you and cares about you, and then another one that's kind of toxic. that needs to be like cut away from your energy. Now, if you're not looking for a relationship, this could just be friendships in your life or something. There's one that needs to be cut off because they're just toxic. They're kind of cold-hearted. But then I have another one that like the two of you could like really mesh well together. So if you don't have any men around you now, you're about to end up with two of them. And one's like the devil and the other one's like the angel. Kind of. Ain't no man or angel, I don't care. But the other one is gonna like start slowly. So this could be a friend of yours that turns into something more, or I see happiness in the love front for you. And I know we never read for you on love, but it showed up. I'm sorry. Girl, I appreciate anything, love. I appreciate you being here. My leg is cramping. Hold on. Oy. That's like my grandson. Oh my gosh, he like hit me in the face. And I told him no. And he started laughing and did it again. I was like, that is not nice. So I had to like pop his hand, and he looked at me like, what are you doing to me? You're welcome. Okay, Durka posted. I do not see Durka's. Hold on. Oh. The chat was going too fast. Sorry, Durka. I still don't see it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, you want an angel message. What are they trying to tell you? 444 4 4 4 4 4 4. There's something from your past that you need to forgive or let go of. Um, because it's slowing your progress. I heard this great saying the other day. It basically said, like, every time something happens in your life, like pain, it's like putting rocks in your pocket every time. And it feels heavy, right? And the more rocks, the heavier it gets. But you get stronger over time, and you don't pay as much attention to the rocks anymore. It's kind of like that. Because there's a big change that wants to happen in your life, like a new beginning, but you're still very weighted down by something from the past. And I don't necessarily think it's a person. I think it's just either something you were told on repeat that still is in your mind. Like, let's say somebody called you stupid or ugly or whatever for years and years and years. And even though you're living, not thinking about it every day, it's still something that you're carrying that kind of makes you a little caught in a certain cycle that Spirit's trying to move you out of. And fours are all about, like, stability and security. So it could have to do with, like, the home environment you grew up in, possibly. The way that it was structured, and it's kind of like you having to break free and create something different in order to free yourself, to make you more happy or make your life more stable. Something like that. I'm sorry I missed you, Durka. I apologize. No, babe, I don't take super chat. I'm sorry. What's coming up in love for you in July? Starfall. Hey, they need to make a single parade. Like, we have a pride parade here. And that's cool. You know, whatever. But I don't see no, like, single straight parades going on. Like, we need some of those. All the single people get together. Let's see. Okay, I definitely see communication coming in. Whoever that is brings a whole lot of drama. Okay. I kind of feel like whoever this is has known you for a long time or has been watching you some way, somehow. Like, if maybe at your job, or maybe you go into a certain place all the time and they see you. It's like they finally get the nerve to ask you. And I think it's going to be very surprising to you. Now, I kind of read it a little different when I first saw it, but I think this is more of somebody that's just like planning their attack on you. And I'm not going to say attack like a bad attack, if that's the way it looks. But it's like a love attack, or I feel like the chemistry is good between the two of you. So maybe you've got a friend or something that, like, all out of nowhere says, like, I've been in love with you for 25 years and let's get married, kind of stuff. And you're like, the fuck? The fuck? It's definitely gonna take you by surprise, because maybe you've been attracted to this person as well and they've never said nothing, and you thought maybe they were out of your league or something like that. I thought the St. Patty's Day parade was like a bunch of drunks. It's almost like beer fest to me. But I guess they could be single. That's true. Ugh. I'm not Irish though. And I'm not gonna let nobody pinch me, because I ain't wearing green. F that. Oh my gosh, that's what my grandson does. It's like he likes to scare the shit out of me. He'll flop down right on the edge, and I'm like, I jump to go get him. He thinks it's funny. I don't know. Babies are crazy. I don't know if we have one here or not. I don't really go places, so I don't know. You're welcome, Starfall. What can you expect for this month? I was just joking. I'm not trying to go to a parade. I was just saying the other day, I was like, there ain't never just nothing where it's just a bunch of single people. What can you expect for this month? Some kind of money is coming your way. I feel like something you've been patiently waiting for. You have victory over, and it makes you feel more stable. It's almost like something you've been waiting like a while for. You've been investing in for a while. Okay. I'm also getting the energy of somebody seeing you win when it comes to your finances. Like they're watching you come up and they want a piece of it. Be careful. 'Cause I don't think they have the best motives. Honestly, they're watching. They've been waiting as long as you have. I don't know why that is. It's like they're waiting for your come up because they know you have that potential. Then they're gonna rush in and be like, "Hey, baby, you want a new beginning? Hey, baby, you want this? Hey, 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 what you doing? I've been missing you." Blah blah blah. So watch out for that, please. But whatever it is, it definitely looks like some kind of win in the financial sector. Just watch out for some sneaky ass people in the bushes. Are y'all talking about firefighters? I got a thing for men in uniform. I don't like it. They got like the suspenders and stuff. I agree. And they got a big hose. Anyways. Alright, Anila, I got you, General Love. I don't know if it's like a man that like you're like dealing with. It could just be a friend or just something like that. Okay, Anila, I see a change in your love life. Trying to see which way that wheel is gonna spin. It's definitely a change like you've been manifesting or working on or trying to get going in your life. A lot of confusion is going to be cleared up. A lot of sadness, I feel. It's like a change from negative into positive. The only thing I'm going to say is don't backstep. Because I see things going good. So be careful of bringing back that energy. Because you can move past it. Like the energy is changing. But you can always go backwards too. So be careful of that. Because I kind of feel like there's that roller coaster of emotion where it's like an overwhelming sadness that just comes out of nowhere. Even when things are good and you don't know where it comes from. Those are the parts that need to be healed still. Oh, goodness. Stephanie, you were like way back there. Thank you for your donation, Paula. hope you have a great month too, babe. Okay. Denise, I'm going to do you, and then I'm going to do Paula. Let's see. Hold on. Oh. Let's see. Was the pregnancy scare for my ex? I don't think so. It was probably a random. Because the heart wasn't attached at all to it. It was just somebody that gave him attention. Made him feel powerful. I don't think it was a past. I mean, I guess it depends on how you picture an ex. I kind of feel like he had a couple at the same time, to where they were like an option or like an appointment. But I don't think it was like an ex. I think it was somebody else. Alright, Stephanie, hold on. Let me do Paula and then I'll do your question. It's too far for me to go back and look. Who is the King of Cups that showed up in my own reading? A rooster. A roaster. I've never heard that one. It sounds about right. Let's see, Paula. It's somebody that you're not talking to, somebody that's hurt you before. It's somebody that you've healed from. There's somebody that wants a new beginning. Ten of Swords. After a painful ending, I don't know. They're trying to transmute the energy. The Magician. I got Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, and Gemini. They want healing over that, though. I don't know. There's that Tower. Now, the Tower could be something you've heard, something you've been through with them, because I'm showing they want healing over this shocking experience that hurt you. Because honestly, they're saying they do love you, and that's what they want you to know. King of Cups and the Lovers. They want a new beginning for sure. Ace of Pentacles. I think it's the same person I read for earlier. because the Empress is here in the Knight of Cups, so. Huh. I don't know. Maybe it was all a lie. Or it wasn't what it looked like. And they want to, like, make it right. Or, like, clarify what happened. I hope that helps. Basically got the same cards you did. I just read the cards. I don't know. I wish my spirit guides would be like, it's John. It's Scott. But they don't do that. You're welcome. I love you, Paolo. You are amazing. Okay, Stephanie, where's your question? Oh, it's Ron's current feelings and intentions. Okay, got you. And I'm sorry, Stephanie, I just didn't see it. The chat's been going kind of fast, so. He got a lot of people in his ear right now about you. He don't like it. He in his feelings a little bit about it. But he also ain't doing shit about it either. Because he's so scared to do anything to, like, move towards you. It's like he's playing some kind of sneaky ass game. I see 5 people. And I don't know who these people are. But he's saying something. And he's saying it to cause tension and conflict and kind of turn the attention off of you, maybe. Because he's hurt. Because his ass don't know how to do nothing. Like, he can't have you, so no one else will kind of energy. I wasn't expecting to see that, but I do think he's conversating with some people about you, and he's being sneaky. Like, he's... It gives me, like, gaslighting, or, I don't know, like, some shit the narcissist would do. Is, like, block anybody and everybody that communicates. Do you understand? His intention is not good, though. Like, I don't like it. Like, he's being a shit. You're welcome. Everybody on that 444, huh? Girl, I don't know. It don't give me names. I don't know. SB, thank you for your 2 donations, love. Hey, SB. I kind of feel like it's females, honestly, Stephanie. And thank you for your donations, love. Let me read for Annie real fast, and then I will do yours. So just type out your questions. Will's feelings and next actions. I don't, I see him coming charging in, but you might have to be patient. Because he's in the process of like opening himself back up. But I do see him coming forward pretty fast with like an intention of doing something. Maybe healing what he's broken or mending the rift between the two of you or the distance. But he comes in with some power. Like he wants to light it up. Bring in the fire. Is he a Leo? Very fiery. Alright, SB, your turn, babe. Passionately, yeah. Fired up. And not like a Knight of Wands, because if it was the Knight of Wands, I'd be like, I just want some, you know. This one, when I see the King of Wands, I always feel like they got a reason. And they're coming forward, take action kind of energy. D's true feelings towards you. Let's see. I saw addictions at the split. It shows they have some kind of trauma and childhood wounds. They have addictions, possibly. This person definitely feels like two of you are very connected, even though very different. It says they want a new phase, like towards commitment, engagement. They could be sending you like messages telepathically, like trying to tell you they're getting ready. Maybe they're overcoming these addictions. I'm going to propose to you. I don't know if you feel this person is like a twin flame. But it says that something about this connection has sent the both of you on like a self-love journey. And you'll always hold a special place in their heart. I get strong soulmate, fire. Like there's a lot of chemistry here. But something about it confuses them, maybe because their feelings for you are so overwhelming. Yeah, they've dealt with a lot of deception and abandonment in the past, so they could be kind of defensive, and that's probably what that trauma, childhood wound, addiction is. It's kind of telling me if you go through a phase with them where like they don't talk to you or they disappear or you don't hear from them, it's basically because the both of you are on like a self-love journey through this connection. So anytime there's a separation, it's only to like look deeper at your own wounds. And looks like a strong connection though, lots of strong energy here. I'd just be careful that it's not codependent. I don't really see it, but it could lean that way, especially if they haven't healed those parts of themselves that have those childhood wounds. I'm gonna leave the wand alone. I'm gonna leave it 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 alone. I think because the wand is so easy to get that it's just I'm like, I want that magic wand, the magic one, the magic stick. That's what I want. Glows in the dark and like does tricks and stuff. All right. Second question. How will he treat you in this connection? I think he's gonna do what it takes to keep the passion alive. Just a very like strong connection. I don't know, do y'all have distance between each other? There might be some challenges that create distance. Like I said, something about like a self-love journey. When it says love stories, tough love, truth talk, communicating, saying what needs to be said. So communication is really good, but it may be really real sometimes, which some people don't like. It's saying like having a long way to go. Something about it's not going to be easy, and I think it's because y'all are very different, but a lot alike. Come back here. Ugh. Unlock happiness. I think with this connection, it will feel like a gamble because you are both having to open up knowing that you're not sure of where the outcome will lie. Like, you both have to be very vulnerable. Either that or he will be. I think it's like you hold the key to his heart and he holds yours. It's not going to be the easiest connection, I will say it like that, but there will be a lot of love there. This is a connection that definitely is meant to be. But like I said, it's not going to be the easiest. There's going to be really great moments, and there might be some low lows too, but it's all for like the greater good. So I think he'll treat you well. I don't think it's like he's gonna like leave to cheat on you or anything like that. It's more of you two will trigger each other into growth. I hope that makes sense. Hell yeah, and who doesn't? I can't pass on a magic stick. I ain't found one yet, but I found some that might be a little close, but not quite there yet. And thank you again for your donations, SB. I appreciate you, love. So sweet to me, so sweet to me. Theodora. I don't know where the radioactive pee came from, but that shit tripped me out right now. I looked up. Frank the Pisces feelings. Let's see. Oh, Frankie Poo. He's pretty serious about wanting something serious with you. Excuse me. He wants to plant that solid seed for the future. But he shows up as a Page of Cups, so could be kind of wishy-washy. I mean, that's a Pisces for you. Like, not knowing how to do it. They got a lot of love for you. An overwhelming amount. If not a bunch of like. They say it'll get better. The conflict will end. They're gonna do better. They're gonna show you something. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. A lot of cups. A lot of feelings. They and their feelings today. I need to put a band-aid. I was cutting something. I ended up cutting my damn finger with those scissors. I didn't realize scissors were that sharp. It was sweet. He seemed pretty serious. Alright, next week, right? Next week. Yeah. But it's a page that is offering an Ace of Pentacles and a Ten of Cups, so may take them a while to get there, but hey. Alright. Next week. Next week. For potluck. Next week. The return of the King of Cups and Ten of Swords. Whoever this is haunting your damn readings right now. Normally I get you with the King of Wands. This King of Cups. I see you quietly declining and walking away. Like, Palette is disappearing for real. She is unfindable. Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, King of Cups, the Strength card, and the Seven of Swords. That's a lot, Pella, and I don't know if it's all going to happen next week. That's a lot. I wish I was clarifying it, but... Return of the pain in the neck. I don't even see you saying anything, Paula. I see you, like, disappearing off the planet, like, ghost. Like, I ain't even got shit to say. I'm out. I lost track of the freaking, list somewhere back here. It's Firefly Magic's turn? Okay. Why does Scorpio struggle? What's your feelings? I think they will. I think a lot of it is they've opened up a lot in the past to the people that used what they said against them. And so they're very, like, cautious about what they say. I do see the more that they open up to trusting you, I think they'll always still be kind of guarded because, like I said, I think people took their kindness for weakness in the past. And so anything that they said was kind of thrown back in their face at a later time. So they're very cautious. But I think there will be a change. You just gotta be patient. Don't push it either. They'll be, when they're ready, they'll talk. And I know it's frustrating, but that's sad, I know. That's right, it's not where is Waldo, it's where's Paula. Okay. Well, that's some weirdness. Alright, so next. You're welcome, babe. Infinity. I'm sorry, I lost the list there. what's coming for me in July? Okay, what's coming for you in July? I see you ending something and walking away. Yeah, I see you like having like this wake up call or this offer that you're like, you've kind of been going back and forth about what to do, where to go, waiting for like the opportunity to just kind of fall in your lap. And I feel like something is gonna like hit you and you're just gonna get the answers that you need. You're gonna figure out what your blockage is basically and cut it out. So you might leave a job and get, you know, like maybe you get some kind of communication about a job and you have to leave another one behind that's just kind of wishy-washy, not giving you what you want. Could be the same for a relationship. 5 cards, you can't really answer every part of that question, but I hope that helps, love. Yeah, you gotta remove your energy from toxic men. That's good, Paula. Virgo's energies are towards you. You're welcome, Infinity. Let's see. No, I'm gonna use this one. Alright. You're still their Boo Bear. 2 of Cups. You're their unicorn. They want to ride you. Like the pony. That's not pony. Red Genuine. They're still dealing with some kind of justice, though, in their life. Trying to restore balance after some kind of legal situation. They're very sad at being away from you, or like not. It's almost like their emotions are just overflowing on them today. I do see them moving towards victory with you, though, or like that's their intention. 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands. It's like they want to overcome whatever it is that's been holding them back. Because you're their unicorn. It looks closer than I've seen it. No majors. 2 of Cups, Justice, 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. It's almost like they're saying, like, I'm gonna make it right this time. It's only gonna happen if I'm gonna make it right this time. But you live in their head, like, rent free. But that's what I got for you, love. I hope that helps. As always, thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to my mods. Y'all are amazing. Thank you to just everybody that shows up for me consistently. It means the world. I love you guys. Oh, then I get a donation. It always happens. Start talking about getting off of here. Alright, Infinity, what would you like to know, boo? Really? That's cool. That's why I was saying, Jean, like, it felt closer to me than it ever has felt. Yes, babe, go ahead. But after yours, I'll probably just close it out. But I do appreciate it. What is your question? L, the Leo's energy towards you. Alright, babe. Let's see. L, the Leo. Leo the lion. Are they in another connection right now? Because I kind of feel like maybe you two had a disagreement about them being in another connection or giving attention to other people. Maybe they're just gossiping about your connection. Let me get some tarot on this, try to figure it out. Hello from Australia. I don't know, they're just like looking at their clock, like it's not the right time with them or something. Even though the two of you work well together, they could be involved in a bunch of shit because it shows like conflicts, third party secrets. It just gives me the feeling of like not the right time. But it could be good. Like they have a lot of strong feeling for you, but they just got a lot of conflict right now. Could have to do with the mother of their child. A lot of people here, so I get that this could be, like, they feel like this could be a good connection, just not right now. Like, the timing is just not right. And I'm not saying y'all are in a connection. It's just, like, when I ask their feelings, it's like, man, I got a lot of stuff going on. I ain't got time to think about it kind of energy, you know? Like, I like them. Like, we're good together. It could be something, but it's just not now. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. It does sound like a mess. And that's the last thing you need, you know? At least they're honestly saying like, shit, I barely got time for what I got going on right now. kidnappable. Man, I got the baby more times during the week than the mama does, so I don't have to kidnap him. Thank God. Philip Fillmore, how are you just gonna show up at the end of my live like that, sir? Where you been hiding? You see yours next month. How you been, filthy? But anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. I love you guys. I will see y'all again on Wednesday, and I will get those videos out if y'all are interested in watching them. Again, thank you to my wonderful mods, all the people that donated, everybody that supports me. I love you. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Yeah, he just pops by. In and out. But I'll see you guys. Love you. Have a great Tuesday.